Come here, son, nephew, young man. Let me holler at you. So I ordered me a pair of Ariat Workhogs with the the carbon toe and the vent tech technology, but they combined the vent tech with the waterproof deal. So I figured these would be good in the summertime. So Ariat was tripping and at first saying that they don't know how long it was going to take for the boots to ship, right? So I ordered these. I made a video about these the other day. These are Hawx Radian waterproof work boots. Now the price point is almost the same. My other work boots are just shot. But let me tell you, when I compared these, and I had to get the Hawks sooner, but when I compare these, let me tell you, uh, the outcome might not be what you think. Now, I got these first, and by the way, those are Durango Rebels. You know how I feel about that title, but it is what it is. They're decent boots nonetheless. Not quite as heavy duty. They're more of a kind of a hybrid type deal between a work boot that can look decent and still be able to get some stuff done. But the sole is coming off of one of those. I tried to glue it back. It wouldn't quite stay. It's probably just time to get rid of them anyway. Those are Brazos Amarillos. No, that's not the Amarillo. Ah, boy, that's a Brazos work boot. That's the second pair of those I got. They're steel toe, waterproof, but those boogers are heavy, and the soles are coming off of those as well. I'm going to glue them both back, give them the goodwill. They might be able to find somebody who can use them. Now, let me tell you, when you look at the reviews for the Ariat Workhog, what everybody says is how comfortable they are. The Hawx Radian is actually more comfortable. Now, that one's fully waterproof, so it's not going to be as cool as this ventilated boot here. Let me tell you, when they tell you this one's waterproof, it's waterproof up until this blue seal in there. So if you put that's right around here where the vents actually start. But these are more comfortable out of the box. These remind me of my other Durangos where I had to take the sole out because the cushioning in the Durangos is garbage to me. So I had to replace those with a Timberland Pro insole. And that Pro insole takes a little while to mold and break into your foot. These feel like walking on pillows right out of the box. Now, I don't know much about this brand. I don't know how long they're going to last. These probably lasted me like 5 or 6 years. And that was with every other weekend from lawns and stuff like that. If it rained outside and I had to go and do some minor things, vehicle maintenance, whatever the case may be. Now, these I wore every day to work during my day job and other things in the evening. And I didn't put them out in the grass until this past summer when these wore out. So anyway, it was time for me to get some new boots. Carbon toe, composite toe, they're about the same weight. This one's a little bit more stiff and rigid, but it gives you a better feeling when you're walking. It's secure yet still soft, and you feel like you can walk around in these all day. These, you know, you're going to have to break them in some. I have two types of work socks. I think both are from Wolverine, but one is a lot more thick and it's designed for a safety toe. But I'll be honest with you, I have some of the regular Wolverine and Dickies work socks that are like, you know, a little bit thicker than your average sock, but not quite designed for a safety toe. But for both of these, I'm probably going to just wear those regular Wolverine or Dickie socks. But this is the idea I had in mind. When I bought these, I figured, okay, I don't know how long it's going to take for these to come in. And I need something now. And it's still cold outside, right? So I figure I'll just wear these in the summertime. But with these being so much more comfortable, we're going to see, because maybe, just maybe, they might be that much better than these. I don't know. Let's see. Is there anything else that I could compare right off bat? I think the toe area in these is a bit wider too. It's a bit confined in here. I wear a 10 and a half. And by the way, this is my third pair of Ariat boots. Now, one is a total dress boot. The second is like a hybrid type deal, but more on the dressy side. I wouldn't take those outside either. I still wear them with sport coats and stuff like that. And these are straight up work boots. Right now, I can't totally call it. And that vent tech material and the breathability in these is going to shine in its own right. But I'm going to be honest with you. I think I'm going to end up liking these better. What's going to happen is it'll probably take me a month or two to come back because these are going to hit the field tomorrow. It's muddy. I can't do everything I want to, but I got some rocks I need to shovel. I got a ditch I need to kill all of the vegetation in that's starting to bud. And then I'm going to do weed killer around the edges of my house and mom's house. These probably won't see any action until 2 weeks from now, maybe next week when my son is back and when it's dry, because then we might actually, well, if it's warm too, because I don't want my feet to be cold with this Ventec deal. And then again, I might just try it anyway to see how it's affected by cool weather. So I'll come back in a month and tell you what I think about these. But not only are these a sleeper, in my opinion, on their website, and I wish I wouldn't have been in such a bind because I needed boots for this weekend ASAP, and I didn't think these would get here that soon. I ordered them Monday, and I got them yesterday, which is a Friday. I got these from Boot Barn with their same day delivery service. Now I don't know if these came as a like a display model or something like that because they got a scuff on them already. I don't know what the deal is with that, but they're work boots, so I really don't care a whole lot. They smell fresh, they feel fresh, so it's okay. But with that being said, I didn't know how long it was going to take for these to come in, and I knew I had some work to do this weekend, and I've dropped a heavy object on my toe without wearing boots one day. It ain't fun. So I told my son was there, and I said, hey, you know what? Dad goofed up. You never goof up. So I'm making sure I never goof up again. But, I'm one of those dudes who, I know some guys like fancy stuff like Jordans and I don't know, whatever other guys wear. Look, stuff like this actually makes me happy. I like to work. It's therapeutic for me. But these, and I got sidetracked a bit, these are on the Hawx, Hawx website. They have an outlet. They actually have these for $100. I got these from Boot Barn for $220. Now, if you're wanting to save money, these were about $250 with tax and I can't remember if Ariat charged the delivery fee or not. But these are like $250. These were $220 with the taxes added. But if I had a choice between these two, and I could get these for $100, I'm taking it. If I would have known that from the beginning, I would have went that route almost with no hesitation. But I've heard such good things about the Workhogs, and like I said, I think that vent technology is going to help in this Louisiana climate. So I'm okay. I needed some new work boots. It was time to treat myself. I'm gonna go ahead and retire these fellas back here. Thank you. You've served this family well, but it's time to move on. And as always, never lose the will to win, never lose the will to survive.